Yeah, my name's Parker Siegley and right now we're out here at Big Bend in South Australia. So it's a really easy sport to get into. All you really need is you just need your board, your vest and then your rope, and then you're pretty well sorted. So probably the most important thing you want to look at when you're getting your wakeboard set up is your life jacket. Pretty much what you want is something that's PFD3 approved, and what that does is it keeps you afloat if you hurt yourself, and for me it just makes it really easy. Like when you're in the water, you're not having to paddle around and stay afloat or struggle to stay afloat the whole time. Alright, so what we've got here is our traditional looking wakeboard rope. You've pretty much got no stretch here, as you can see. What that does is when you're in the air, you're not going to get pulled forward or pulled down, I guess you could say, from your tricks. Here you've also got a wakeboard handle. Yeah, so on the grip here, I think it's called like a suede pattern, which just makes it a bit more comfortable to hang on to all day long. You don't want to get massive blisters on your hands or anything. You've also got a wrapped handle here, and what that does is when you're doing a trick, you can wrap up, and it just makes you can grab the board differently and just gives you a different perspective on tricks. Yeah, so you got your starting boards, which they're around a few $100, and then you can go up to all the way to like a pro package, and they're $1,000 and a bit. So with a board, you want to be, when you're looking at size-wise, you want to get something that matches your height and weight. Obviously, if you're a taller person, you want to go for more of a 140 sort of size. And then yeah, you got your kid sizes down lower, which are around 125s. Yeah, you just want to have something that really matches your height and weight, and it'll make it a lot easier to ride and progress. Right, so the bend through the board here, that's called the rocker. What that determines is how quick the board goes and how it pops. If you got more rocker, it's going to pop more, but it might be a little bit slower. But if you got less rocker, you're going to be quicker and it's not going to quite pop as much. Right, so the ends of the boards, the tip and tail, that's pretty important as well, because if you got more of a V at the top, that means it's going to be more floaty on the water and turn slow like a surfboard. Where if it's squared off a bit more, it's going to be more aggressive into the wake. Pretty much the boots are probably the things that have come the furthest since the early days. Like now you pretty much got a closed toe boot, which is super supportive, and also yeah, lace ups as well, which really help to support you the whole way down, like through your whole foot. Right, so the fins I got on these are 0.7 fins. They're really good because, well, the fins help you track through the water. But having a 0.7, it's really like forgiving as well, so you can kind of skip around and you might land a little bit wrong and you're not just going to catch an edge and go down.